Beneath the mountains, deep below the roots of the world, they slept. Giants made of fire and hunger. The tribes whispered stories of them around their fires, stories of the Muspilli. Creatures born from flame and chaos, whose breath was smoke and whose footsteps were ash. The legends told of their leader, Surtr, the Blackened Flame, who carried in his hands a sword that blazed brighter than the sun. They told of how he waited patiently beneath stone and shadow, biding his time until the hour of his return. For the Erder gods knew that if the Muspilli were to rise, the balance of the world would shatter. Forests would burn to desert, rivers would turn to steam, and the skies themselves would blaze with fire. So the old songs warned the humans that the earth was not only soil and roots, but also a storm of flame sleeping beneath it, waiting for its hour. And though mankind had not yet entered the story, one day the fire giants would march, and their first war would not be against humans, but against the gods themselves. For the Muspilli were not the gentle Erder who gave rain and sun. No, they were creatures of chaos who brought nothing but destruction and death. When the time came, Surtr and his giants would awaken and begin their march across the face of the world, burning all in their path. And when they reached Asgard, the home of the Unherger, the gods would tremble. For the Muspilli had come to claim the world as their own. But there was one thing the legends didn't tell the tribes, one thing the ancient songs had failed to warn them about. For deep in the darkest pits of Muspelheim where Surtr slept, there was a prophecy, an echo of a legend that spoke of a hero who would stand against the Blackened Flame, a hero who would bring an end to the giants' reign of terror. The tribes had heard of this hero of a warrior, who would one day lead them against the giants. But they didn't know that he was among them, hidden in plain sight, waiting for the moment when he would be called to save them. For the fate of the world hung in the balance, and the time of the giants was at hand. Do you like the story so far? Well then, stay tuned for more. Until next time.